Farron Bradford, shout out to 14 and his response to the criticism. I'm going to fall back, my guy. Now it's Ravens week. The trash, bootlickers, dumpster juice. They want to beat us so bad. They got the blueprint from us. W loading.
Let's get it. Hey, so at 4:30 we'll start tapping into the likes and don't likes too, just to make sure we stay on our klizak. But I did not see his response, but
He didn't say anything.
I was about to say, but no, just going back.
He literally
and
said,
at
I'm
the
not
tape,
going to give you guys anything today.
That's what he said?
Yeah, he
Good,
said,
I like that,
I'm
man.
starting, before we even start this,
Yeah.
I'm not going to give you guys anything to go and run stories and stuff.
Good. I like that. But going back and watching the tape though, man, I could definitely I could understand why he was frustrated. It made sense for him. But just going back to what we said big picture wise, yes, you're open. But is it worth this quarterback having to change how he is playing currently? Some of this stuff is like, man, I saw the one play is like, yeah, he was flipping out. And it made sense. He was open twice. I'm like, dang, you got open 2 times on the same route, and he still ain't go to you. I get it. But it's like, man, if Kenny isn't confident making those type of throws just yet, man, you can't force that dude to do that. I know you pissed off, but you can't like make him do those type of things. And my concern is just starting off early next week. What is the Kenny to Pickens dynamic going to be? Are we coming out this game and Kenny is like intentionally trying to force feed him this thing to make him happy? Or are we just coming out this thing and we still just playing our game operating? I'm hoping that we just operate this thing and Kenny doesn't think like that. But I could definitely understand. Because Pickens had some moments. And it's like, yes, you want certain quarterbacks to make those throws, but this isn't the stage where Kenny is at right now, man. Like, Deke, some of this stuff, if it was 7, you like, bro, you chucking that thing up there, no question.
Okay? You mean to tell me he should be our quarterback?
No, I didn't say this version of 7. I'm saying like just the history of that 7. The 7 that you think has been here the past year, I'm talking about the 7 that was like the one that we all was like on the same page with. Like that one. All right.
I thought we were all on the same page.
No, we weren't on the same page. No, the one that you be talking about, like from last year, no, we're a little different. But the 7 that we're all
needed a Pickens last year.
The 7
needed some better O-line.
We'll never know, unfortunately. But the 7 that we all remember, he would make those type of throws, and he could do it at a high level and a consistent level. But right now, to ask Kenny, can he do that? And to go through the trial and error of that while us still trying to maintain this offense and the possessions and winning games the way that we're winning, it just doesn't make a lot of sense right now. I do think that Kenny should take some of those attempts, but
if it ain't broke, don't
it
fix
ain't.
it.
That's my thing.
It really just comes
that
down
is
to that.
so my thing right now, bro. I'm like, could we nitpick it? Yes. Could we nick and say yes? Dude, is he open? Sure. Is the NFL open? Yes. Could he see that? Yes. One time Kenny is looking at it and he's thinking about it. And he's like, no, I'm going to go here. And I get it. It's like, bro, that's a tighter throw to make because that safety is cheating over there. And if Kenny is not right, that safety is either going to kill Pickens or get a pick. So it's like, I get it. I do. But at the same time, like you said, if it ain't broke, man, he ain't turning his rock over for how many games in a row? We 3 out of the last 4 games right now, man. We just got to roll with this thing, baby. So. And
it's a teeter-totter right now because Pickett was going to Pickens a lot
on
whenever he first started as the quarterback. He's going to Pickens a lot and taking some of those deep shots down the field. Now, I don't know how the coverage are changing a little bit. If they're – because that's what even Pickens was talking about a little bit today. He's like, they're starting to design a little bit more attention to him. Yeah.
Yes, they're giving him more attention. But it's one of those things where if you have a guy that you feel like is that guy, you challenge that coverage. If you're a guy that isn't all the way confident in that, you stay away from that. Because by them playing it like that, it opens it up other places. So it's one of those things where you're making the good throw, you're making a good read. That's just the, can you be elite? That's the, are you top 5? The top 5, they're going to be daggering that. Like, all right, you want to play this coverage? Let's see how good this safety is. Not everybody can do that just yet. And for a rookie who is not even 10 starts in, I'm not asking him to do that either, man.
It's probably even less about the capabilities as opposed to just being smart with it.
Yeah, smart and comfortable. Like you're learning this thing. So how can you just say, hey, I'm learning, but let's just be aggressive? Like then when we all started learning how to drive, we ain't just hop on the interstate and just floor that thing. I'm sure some people did. I'm sure it didn't end well. Maybe it ended great for the 1% of the Jeff Gordons and Dale Earnhardts, but for everybody else, you don't start like that. Everybody else, you do what? You start slow.
They were born to go past
and
the
you
speed
learn.
limit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But for some of them other dudes, it's like, oh no, okay, they just born with that gift. It's cool. We can all drive. We can all be successful drivers. We can all have elite driving records. But, just different terms of how we get there.
I just feel like it's a natural thing, though, and that's what Pickett talked about in his press conference after the game.
Yeah.
Pickens a lot early on. Now they're starting to give him some more coverage, some more attention. Seeing Deontay and Muth get a little bit more open. Now he's starting to build that connection with Deontay, and that wasn't there early on.
Yeah.
So it's just, all right, back and forth. Now we're getting a little bit more balance, spreading the ball out a little bit more, and I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, now Pickens goes a little bit more up because we just need Deontay to catch the ball.
Yeah.
Because if he starts catching the ball, he'll become even a more threat. They'll have more attention to him. Maybe there's less on Pickens.
That was crazy too. So yes, Deontay had his drops in the game, had his drop issue. Even with that, I'm like, Deontay. If Deontay wanted to get pissed like how Pickens was, he could have as well, because he was one of them other dudes that was open a lot more. But once again, man, it's a part of the process, man. And it's good that they're all at least on the same page of understanding that, hey, we're going to all go through 1 week it might be you, Deontay. 1 week it might be you, Pickens. 1 week it might be you, Pat. But as long as they can all just be on the same page with that thing and not have the outbursts, I think it's good. Because the only reason we're even talking about it or even knowing about it was because of what? The outburst. So as long, like I said, we knew Deontay was frustrated, but it wasn't as big of an outburst. For Pickens, it's not going to be the last time he's going to get frustrated. But hopefully the next time it's not the outburst. And then, like I said, we ain't got to keep talking about it. But that was funny. I did not know he said that. That was funny though, bro.
Yeah, he was funny, dude.
Yeah.
He had his mask thing on. It was like basically
funny,
covering his mouth.
That is funny.
He was so indifferent to answering the questions. The one thing he did bring up, though, probably not the best guy to bring up. He was like, man, I could go through a list of guys like T.O. Like, these people have gotten upset before.
No.
Don't bring up T.O. because
Next
people
you say
think
AB.
T.O. is like a locker room cancer.
Yeah, next you go say, yeah,
Don't bring up
AB,
man. Don't bring up Moss.
Don't bring up Ocho Cinco. None of them dudes, man. Like, nah, that is bad for business, man. Don't bring them names up.
I get what he was saying, though.
Yeah.
He's basically talking about, like, a dude can still be an awesome receiver, and they get upset a little bit. It just kind of comes with the job.
Yeah. I like the thought process, but wrong names. Just find another name, man. Find another name. Today's episode is brought to you by Manscaped, the leaders in below the waistline grooming, Deke. And in fact, they have an awesome set of tools to use on your set of tools. In particular, the Lawnmower 4.0, where you're able to go over your dangly twins slow, low, whether you're in the water because it is waterproof, or if you're at night because it does have a light that goes on and off, wherever, whenever, it is there for your grooming needs, for your personal hygiene needs, along with all the other self-care personal hygiene products that Manscaped offer. And we definitely love Manscaped because not only do they offer those good things, but they even have a promo code for you guys to experience said offers. So, promo code is MOATS. Use that. You get 20% off along with free shipping worldwide. So, shout out to Manscaped.